everybody, it's Christine, the Haunt Girl, and today I am talking about my very first Zoom escape room experience in Italy. If you're new to my channel, please take a moment to hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications so you don't miss any upcoming escape room reviews, haunted attraction walkthroughs, or anything else of the sort I do here on the channel. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you so much for supporting the channel. It really helps me out. You can also find me on Instagram at The Haunt Girl, and you can find my blog, thehauntgirl.com, if you want more reviews and anything there. Check that out. So this week was my very first Zoom escape room experience. I had been telling people these were going on. I had been hearing a lot about them, but I hadn't actually experienced one yet. And I was so excited when Escape the Rumors reached out to me. If you don't know who they are, check their link in the description below. Thank you guys for inviting me. It was really awesome. I was super excited. The company had made it available for us to play together, and they are in New York and I am in California, so that was really cool. We also had another person that joined us from, I think, California. And it was cool. There were 4 of us playing on 4 different screens, and the way that Breakout has everything set up, they allow you to have up to 4 screens when you play. And then they also have a camera and a screen on this Zoom call set up so that they can be your eyes and hands to play the escape room. This game is for 12 and up, and it's 60 minutes long, and it happens from the comfort of your own home. Of course, we can't be going out right now, and so this is a different type of experience. I was so excited to be able to play something in Italy. I've never played escape rooms in Italy. I've only played escape rooms in the US and Canada, so I was just thrilled to be able to see what games are like there. Breakout seems like a really great company. They have multiple games available in real life when they can be open, but at the time being, they have the Haunted Hotel available for a LiveCam experience. So we did the Haunted Hotel. And the story behind this is in 1936, on a freezing night in 1936, there was a murder-suicide that happened at the hotel, and it is haunted, and now anyone who stays in the hotel longer than 60 minutes vanishes mysteriously. So you have to get out of the hotel within 60 minutes so you don't vanish, or so your game master that is doing things for you does not vanish, I suppose. It's meant to be scary. I really love ghost stories. I am not easily scared. For those of you who don't know much about me, I am actually a person who does some extreme haunts where I've, been like thrown in a van with a bag over my head and no one knows where I'm at and I'm alone and they're taking my phone and so for me to just say a Zoom experience is frightening. I'm gonna say for me it wasn't, but for you it might be. It depends on your level of how easily scared you are, what scares you. I mean, fear is different for everyone. I personally didn't find it especially scary. They did have some really cool jump scares, or boo scares I like to call them, where they just they're there all of a sudden and then loud and saying things and you're like, whoa, and it's fun. There's a really cool visual moment too that I don't want to ruin for you, but it happens with one of the actors. And I was like, oh, that was great. That was really cool. Again, it's so hard to scare me. I can't say that it's especially scary to me, but it might be scary to you. So I'm just letting you know. If you don't like ghosts, you're afraid of ghosts, probably going to be scared. This isn't a heavy puzzle game. It's not a bad thing that it's not a heavy puzzle game, in my opinion, because I really like storytelling. I like watching the actors perform. I felt like, especially for a Zoom experience, it was a lot more fun for me to be able to watch these actors and things take place in the room and see different things happen than it would have been to try to have a lot of puzzles to just constantly be working through with someone else as my hands. That being said, if you're a big, heavy puzzle person, you might find this a little less to your liking, depending on what type of escape room player you are. I did not understand how much I take for granted that when I go into an escape room, I can just do what I want. Like I can go over in the corner and pick things up and do what I want. Not that you should like be a crazy person. I'm just saying, like, if I want to go left and look left, I can look left. If I want to look right, I can look right. When you're playing an escape room on a Zoom call where someone else is your eyes and ears, everybody in the call has to basically agree on where this person is looking, where they're going, what they're doing. So if you're used to playing with, say, 4 of your friends, but you all go in and you spread out and you start looking around the room, this is a different experience. I really, really, again, liked the actors. I loved the control that the game master had over where we looked at certain times, because it really made for the jump scares to be better, where there's a good chance if I had been in the room, they may not have been as effective because I probably would have seen them coming, where here you can't see them coming because they were controlling where you were seeing. So that was great. They also control the lighting, which is really effective and great. I got a little tiny bit frustrated with the fact that I'm a faster moving person than the person that was working our camera. It's not a bad thing. You know that moment in a horror movie where they open, like, you hear like the noise and the door kind of opens, but you have to go through the scary door. And that kind of thing, happens in escape rooms. When I play in an escape room, creepy, scary door opens. I'm through it before anybody's realized creepy, scary door is open because I'm moving forward in the game. We're like, finding the next puzzle. Let's keep playing. When someone else is in control of your eyes and hands, they're going to take their sweet time going through the creepy door if they think that is what is effective. And it's very effective storytelling, and I think it'll be fine for most people. I just didn't realize how quickly I do things. I was just like, just go through the door. Just go through. Why are we scared of the door? It's a door. Go through it. I know it's a haunted hotel. Whatever. Like, I've stayed in real haunted hotels and like, go through the door. Yeah, that's all me. That's my personal thing. That may not be something that is even noticeable to most people. I don't know. I can only give you my point of view, and that's my perspective, my point of view. I think it's a conscious decision on the game master. They want that suspense, and I'm just like, but I'm the same way watching horror movies too. I'm like, just go through the door. Like, don't go. Why are you going that way? I'm the person who yells at the screen, just like, you're making bad decisions. You're going too slow. The monster's gonna catch you. So yeah. So there was that kind of like energy, which was really actually really great, like thinking back on it. But I know during the game I was just like, let's keep moving, just open the thing faster. That was me. The puzzles were fine. They were nothing spectacular that I hadn't seen before, but they were also not bad puzzles. Everything made logical sense. They were fun enough. There's not a whole lot of them. There's more storytelling, like I said. I really enjoyed that. I thought it was really fun. One thing I really, really loved was how our game master, the person who was like controlling our camera, would also talk to us and tell us things that I would have missed otherwise. Like, I may not have thought about it playing the game because sometimes you get caught up in the energy of like getting out fast, like in time. You don't want to get stuck. You don't want to lose. You want to get out. And so you don't always like take the moment to think about like, where am I in the story now, even though I love story. And he would point it out. He'd be like, oh, this must be, so-and-so's bed, or this must be her, makeup or whatever. Like, it's like, oh yeah. Where I think had I been playing by myself, I would have just been like, makeup. Like, it wouldn't have occurred to me to think about whose it was or why it was there or what was important about it. And everything in the room, all the props and everything are there for some reason, whether it's a puzzle or a story. They're helping you, give you information, something about this experience you're having. And so I really enjoyed that he was sharing that information verbally so that I could take it in and be like, yes, oh, that's so cool. Which is why I think I liked this so much more, because I got so much more story out of it than I do in a lot of games, because I had that kind of narrator with me who was also guiding and helping us to figure out whether or not we were on the right track and guide us, sometimes without us really knowing it, forward, so that way we would keep moving forward. I don't know. There's nothing else that I could think of to say besides I had fun. I thought it was a really unique experience. It's really cool to be able to play games in countries that you may not ever get to go play games in. So I think that's a really cool thing. It's a really unique time in the world right now, and having entertainment is so important, and supporting these small businesses is really important to me too. I think that's really great. So I hope that you will check them out. Especially if you like, ghost stories and escape rooms, and get some friends together and get to play with friends from around the world you would normally get to play with. And that's so cool too. Like, it was really cool to get to play with them. And yeah. All right. That's it. That's all I've got to say. I liked it. I had fun. Thank you so much for inviting me to play. I really appreciate this experience. And I hope that someday I'll get to come and play their other games live in real life in Italy. That would be cool too. Thank you so much for watching. Again, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, please do that. And also check out my blog at thehauntgirl.com. And if you're interested in doing some other things from home, there's a couple of ARGs that I am playing and I'm posting a lot about on my Instagram. So check those out there if you're interested in alternate reality games as well. All right. Thanks for watching.